All right, we need peace in the Ukraine, and so this is how to make that happen. And we need peace there. I was listening to Michael Savage. He was talking about how Ukraine's a big producer. They got some of the best soil in the world, and they're one of the world's biggest producers of many of the core crops that people eat. Things such as corn and barley, wheat, rye, all these different things that people grow, chicken eggs apparently. So a lot of food production comes out of there. And we already got people starving on this planet. We already got inflation out of control. We need that farming. We need that production to continue. And if there's a war going on, that's going to interfere with that production. So this is what the peace agreement needs to be. So the U.S. has said that they're not interested in sending troops to the Ukraine. So they and their allies should cede that territory. In exchange, Russia should allow anyone who wishes to leave the Ukraine to leave at this time, to evacuate, to get their personal belongings, and to leave the country to whatever country is willing to take them in as refugees. In exchange, the U.S. and its allies and the Ukrainians who don't support the Russian regime should stand down, cede the territory, allow Russia to claim this territory, and that is your border now. And then we can have peace, and hopefully Russia will allow that territory economic freedom so that that production can be maximized. Hopefully they can allow economic freedom throughout their society. Another thing that needs to happen is these sanctions need to end. There needs to be free trade between Russia and the Western world, because trade is important to regrowing this economy. And we're going to need to regrow this economy. We're going to need as many trading partners as we can possibly have. And we should be rooting for one another to be strong in this world, to have strong internal production so we can trade our production for their production and find mutually agreeable trades. So that is my solution for the Ukraine. To hear my solution for the United States, I highly recommend my book. It can be purchased on Amazon. If you go to my website, right at the top there's a link to the Amazon page, and I will leave a link to my website by this video. You guys have a good night.